have a makeup tutorial for you guys. I'm going to be using the Focallure We Carry Your Favors Bright Lux palette 01, and I did a full review about this palette. I'm just gonna link it down below so you guys can see. I don't have anything negative to say about this palette just because it's amazing and all of the colors are pigmented. Today I'm gonna do like a reddish burgundy look with a pop of shimmer on my lids. I'm not really sure yet what shimmery color I'm going to use because all of them are so beautiful. So normally I start my eye makeup look by using a transition shade, but for today I want this look to start with a dark color, so I'm going to use this shade called Wine, and this one is like a maroon, a burgundy shade, and it's really beautiful. So I'm just gonna do this to chase my crease. Just using a detailed brush like this, but it's kind of fluffy but dense in a way. And it's very important to lift your brows while you're doing this so you guys can see where you need to apply it, because there's like when you do this you can feel the natural crease and natural contour, and you're supposed to trace that to like make a natural shape for your eyes. Okay, so you're just gonna add more and more layers until you get it this dark, and I really want this color to show up because this is going to be like the base color of this look. It's supposed to look burgundy and like smoky at the same time, so I'm just taking my time to build up this color and making sure that it's nice and even and intense. Like I really want this to really pop, just to make everything cohesive. You really have to be patient if you're doing your eye makeup if you want it to look really polished. I'm just gonna clean this brush with a powder puff like this. You can use anything like a color switch, but this is just what I have beside me, so I'm just cleaning this brush until there's almost nothing left. And I'm just gonna use the same brush. Then I'm gonna use this color here called Salmon, and this is just gonna add warmth to this look. That went on a bit sheer and it doesn't really show up, so I'm going to use the shade Copper Rose and I'm going to apply that above the burgundy shade. And this is the actual transition shade of this look. This is just going to blend out the harsh edges of that burgundy shade. I'm going to do the same on my lower lash line. To get a big blending brush that looks like this. And then this is clean, by the way, and then you're just going to blend everything. You need to make sure that this is really nicely blended. I'm going to deepen up the crease a bit more, and I'm going to use the shade Toffee. It's a dark brown color, but it looks dark brown on the pad, but when you swatch it, it looks like a dark burgundy, as you can see. So this is just the perfect color for this look. I'm just using a pencil brush like this because I'm going to draw a crease. Placing that right under the first shade that we applied, and it's just going to darken up the crease a bit more. And I'm using a pointed brush like this because I don't want the color to spread out even more. So like I said, I'm just tracing the natural crease that I have. Just applying this color all the way from here to here in a windshield wiper motion. And I'm going to flick this shade a little bit like this here just to give that cat eye look. It doesn't really give a big difference, but it gives that extra oomph. As you can see, it's not that obvious, but when you put all the colors together, it's just going to make that look more smoky. Now I'm going to apply this color as close to my lash line as possible. Now we are going to deepen up the outer corner. We're going to mix Carbon, the black one, and a little bit of the shade Toffee because I don't want this to be super black. Really nice with the rest of the colors. I'm just going to again flick the brush like this. It's just going to make my eyes more smoky. Doing like little flicks like that, blend it out like this. So easy. So I feel like I added too much black, so I'm going to go back to the shade Taupey and apply that on top of the dark color. This is going to be nice. I think I'm going to go for the shade Salmon, and it's a really straight up gold color. And by the way, these shadows are so buttery and creamy and super pigmented. So you can use your finger first and then blend it out with a brush. I highly recommend using your finger for this. Really make eyeshadows look really foiled, so that's why I love using my fingers for packing on shimmery shades like this. Now I'm going to apply my eyeliner. I'm just going to use the LA Colors liquid eyeliner, and this is just the very dark brown shade. Make sure to apply your liner as close to your lash line as possible. That is like so important to remember. Now I'm going to create a little bit of wing, not too much. And I'm going to extend this wing. I'm just going to put that on top of the shades that I smoked out earlier. I want my wing to show up a little bit like that on top of those colors. So I think we're done with the liner, and I'm just going to apply my lashes and then I'll be right back. I also applied some mascara on my lower lashes. I want that doll eyes effect. So for my brow bone, I'm going to use the shade Bubblegum. It's a very light baby pink color, but it's almost white. And it's actually my first time to use a very light baby pink, but it actually goes well with this look. Then for my inner corner highlight, I'm going to use the shade called Moonlight, this one. This one is not that shimmery. You guys know me, if I am reviewing a palette that has many colors, I try to maximize the use of the palette. And so I'm going to use this shade to contour my face, Copper Rose. And I'm just going to get a little bit of that, and I'm going to try to contour with that shade. It's a cool tone brown, and it's completely matte, so it's going to contour your face nicely. And then for my blush, I'm going to use this shade here. It's called Salmon. And I think I'm going to mix a little bit of this shade called Pink. It's like a very light baby pink shade. So we're going to apply the shade Salmon first. Actually, Salmon looks nice alone. So I think I'm not going to add any more colors on top of that. I love the burgundy eye and peachy, orangey cheeks. It really goes well, so I'm gonna leave it like this. This is a heavy eye makeup, so you need to be a little generous when it comes to your blush, but not too much. Don't overdo it. Always have a blending brush ready. This is just the powder brush that I used earlier. For my lips, I'm going to use this Swesh lip palette, and it has almost all the colors that you need, and I'm not really sure if this is still available. I want a crazy color with this, so I think I am going to use this one. It's like a very bright Barbie pink color. I really love how it turned out. It is exactly what was on my mind before I started this video. Different looks you can do with this. If you're wearing a black dress, this is perfect for that. I highly recommend this palette because the shadows have really amazing quality, and I think you should get it if you don't have it. If you like the makeup look that I created, please leave this video a thumbs up, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and click the notification bell if you want to be notified whenever I upload a new video. So I'll see you guys again next time. Bye!